Hello everyone and welcome. Today I'm going to give you a quick understanding Medicare, which I've made simple. First of all, before you can participate in a Medicare product, as in a Medigap plan, you need to make sure that you're all set and ready to go for Part B. You can go ahead and pause the screen. I'm going to go quickly to keep this short, but you can pause the screen for references. Number one, you can sign up through the website, or you can call directly in, or you can find a local office and go directly into Medicare to make sure you sign up and that you have both Part A and Part B. Once that's done, then here are your options, and we're going to make this simplified for you. Now, a lot of you might be asking, why do I need some type of Medigap plan? Well, here is how Original Medicare works. Under Original Medicare Part A, that covers your hospitalization benefits. And if you only have A and B and you don't have any other type of Medicare Supplement or Medigap plan, then you're responsible for $1,340 every time you're admitted as an inpatient, even if for 1 day. The only exception is if it's a reoccurrence within 60 days for the same event. Part B is for your outpatient services such as doctors, lab testing, just about everything else other than a hospital confinement. And under Part B, you have a $183 annual deductible as of 2018. And then after that is satisfied, you pay 20% coinsurance on all other expenses plus any miscellaneous charges. Now, other than Original Medicare, you're also going to need a Medicare prescription drug plan. So if you don't have a plan currently such as VA or through an employer, it's not credible coverage, you will need to sign up for Part D drug plan. We can help take care of that for you. Even if you're not taking any drugs, you need to enroll in the lowest cost drug plan, because if you do not and you need drugs in the future, you will have to pay penalties potentially for the rest of your life, which can be twice the amount of the premium to have a drug plan in the first place. So make sure you enroll in a Medicare Part D drug plan. Now, the first form of protection, there's two sides of the tree. This is the left side and the right side. The first form is called Medigap coverage or Medicare Supplement. And basically what a Medicare Supplement does is it works in addition to your original Medicare Part A and Part B. So if we jump down to the chart here, there's plans A through N as far as Medicare Supplement plans go. But really the three most common plans that folks look at are Plan F, Plan G, and Plan N. Okay? Plan F is what we call the Cadillac. Plan F covers all of your out-of-pocket expenses, so it's going to pick up the deductible of $1,340 under Part A. And it's going to cover the $183 annual deductible for Part B, as well as the additional 20%. However, I recommend Plan G to the majority of my clients. The reason why, it costs less money over the course of the year, and the only difference between an F and a G is under Plan G, you will pay your own Part B deductible only for the year, and then there's no coinsurance. Part A is also covered under Plan G. So if the only difference between F and G essentially is $183 out of pocket, why would you buy a Plan F that's going to cost you anywhere from $300 to $400 more a year, and those plans will have higher rate increases sooner than Plan G's do. Okay? So Plan G, in my opinion, is the best one to go on. If for cost savings and it's not that much cheaper, Plan N is another option, but you still have to pay your $183 deductible plus other coinsurance, but it does not cover miscellaneous expenses or what otherwise is known as these excess charges. Only Plan F or Plan G. So really, I would not recommend a Plan N. Pretty much in that scenario, I would go to a Medicare Advantage plan. Okay. The benefits of having traditional Medicare with a Medicare Supplement plan is that you can go to any doctor, any hospital, any facility, anywhere in the country, provided they take Medicare. As long as they accept Medicare, your insurance plan is accepted, no questions asked. Now, under Part D, we have a nice method that we use in order to make sure you're getting the correct drug plan. Again, this is a separate plan from anything else. Your Medicare Supplement is handled by a private insurance carrier. A and B is provided by the government. And then your drug plan is also sold through an individual insurance carrier. Those plans can be all over the place, but what we'll simply do is run a calculator for you, check all your drugs, and we can find you the plan that's going to have the best rate for the next year. Okay? Under the right side of the tree is what we call Medicare Advantage or Part C. The difference between a Medicare Supplement and a Medicare Advantage plan is when you sign up for a Medicare Advantage plan, you are going away from original Medicare. So now, instead of the government providing your insurance, a private insurance company is covering everything. So the first advantage to having a Medicare Advantage plan is that you have one card and it covers all of your benefits. You can include prescription drugs with the plan or take one without prescription drugs if you have a credible plan currently. But let's talk about some of the disadvantages with Medicare Advantage. Even though these plans are lower in cost and they can provide additional perks such as limited dental and vision and gym memberships, there is a cost that comes along with it. Number one and foremost is most insurance companies require you to stay in network or you're going to pay higher fees. If you have an HMO plan, you can't go out of the network, period, or your procedures are not covered. If you have a PPO or PFFS plan, you can go out of the network and see a non-network doctor, but you're going to pay higher fees. The short and skinny of it is you are always going to have outpatient cost, inpatient cost. You're going to pay X amount of dollars per day while you're in the hospital. You're going to pay X amount of dollar copays for doctor's visits and specialists. They range all over the board. You're going to pay X amount of dollars when you go have lab work, X-rays, MRIs, and these costs can definitely add up. Even though these plans do have maximum out-of-pocket cost for the year that you could incur, you're still always going to have to pay something out of your pocket. But probably the biggest complaint I get from folks is the fact that they have to stay within that insurance company's network, and they can be pretty skinny based on the area that you live in. So when you are looking at both Medicare options, just as a recap, Medicare Supplement plans give you, in my opinion, the best bang for your buck because you're going to know exactly what your costs are for the year. If you have a Medicare Supplement Plan G, again, your expected cost would be your Part B annual deductible for the year, and that's it. Now, of course, that's within Medicare's allowance in terms of number of days that you can be in the hospital, number of days that you can be in long-term care facilities. All of those are still a factor. But for the traditional of what Medicare covers, your Medicare Supplement plans are going to cover that gap. Okay? So when you are looking at Medicare Supplement or Medigap plans or Medicare Advantage plans, really there's only two sides. Do you stay with original Medicare and simply go with a Medigap plan that allows you to go freely nationwide? Or do you take a lower cost plan because of perks and maybe silver sneakers, but you always have copays, you always have costs out of pocket, and you have to abide by the insurance company networks? So consider all these facts when you are looking at Medicare Supplement or Medicare Advantage plans, and now you know exactly what the agent is talking about when it comes time to pick. Now, I'd like to offer my assistance if you need help, if you have questions or need help enrolling. You can simply call our offices here at 574-936-4152. You can email us at this address here or visit us on the web as well. Thank you. Have a great day.